I'm honoured and deeply saddened to be making this video because it signifies the passing of our brilliant Neil, who was deeply loved by us all and everyone who came to know him. Neil had a ability to brighten a room with his madness. He was always great fun and always willing to give something new a try. I've been asked to share a couple of memories from his younger days, and I can remember us all on Italy on holiday. And by all, I mean his mum Gay, his sister Stephanie, myself and Neil. Our two older brothers, Ian and Stuart, were far too cool to come on holiday with us. We went to Italy, and Neil quickly discovered that should you lift a lizard by his tail, the tail would shed. Well, that was Neil for the next 2 weeks. I think by the time we left the holiday complex, there wasn't a lizard left with a full tail. He was always an inventive little creature, tinkering around with bits and bobs at home. He would often alarm the biscuit tin, and when we went to get some treats when we shouldn't be, the alarm would sound and you could hear him giggling away in the background. He was always known to have a box of wires and coils and batteries, etc. At one point, Neil was trying to extort some additional money from his dad's bill. He got a hold of the television, and back in the day there was one TV in the big room, as we called it, and where we would come together to watch all the programmes that Dad loved, being Question Time, any news broadcast. So Neil decided to hold the television ransom. So Dad went in and turned the TV on, and the picture was upside down. And Neil held the TV ransom until he managed to get the additional funding from his father, at which point the TV magically righted itself. Stephanie's family also remember the time that he took them out for a drive in the car, and he was pretending to the children that there was a particular button in the car that if they pressed it, it made the car go faster. And every time they pressed this button, Neil would accelerate. And he held on to this feat of magic for quite a few years. And I think it was when he was home for his 50th birthday that he recounted the story to the kids and shopped himself to tell them the truth that he was accelerating. But that kind of stuff was just Neil. And that's what made him a great brother and a very loved uncle. Neil returned home to Scotland to be with his mum Gay as she experienced a period of very poor health, and Neil himself had just tragically lost Amanda. And Neil was standing and he looked hollow and thin and gaunt and just didn't look like himself. And I remember him saying, "Please don't ask me to come home, because if I come home, you'll kill me with tea and sympathy, and it's not what I need. I need to go back to New Zealand and I need to make sense of everything that I've just been through." And he promised us all then that he would build himself a good life. And by goodness did he build himself a good life. And it's down to Julie. Julie reminded me on the night that Neil was taken into hospital for the final time that it was 18 years to the day since they had their first kiss down in Tekapo. And we all remember Neil's smile that could light up a room, and Julie's is no different. Her smile lifts the human condition. And Julie, Neil's partner for 18 years, I also think of as being his partner in crime. Because what Neil and Julie then went on to create together was something quite wonderful. And he knew love again, deeply and wholly and truly. And he was able to build himself, as I said, a really good life with Christy and Michaela. And the four of you just created a life with Neil that at one point we could never imagine that big chap having. So I want you to know how truly grateful we are, not just for the love and care and attention that you gave him towards the end of his life by never leaving his side for a second, but to the love that you showed him all that time, because his Neilness came back. And for that we're truly, truly grateful. And we all know that Neil was famous for his smile, his ability to sleep absolutely anywhere, and the hugs that he could give you that were truly from the heart. And I just want to say now that anybody watching this, if you're missing Neil, a truly brilliant Neil, close your eyes and just imagine getting in a hug from him, because I'm sure he'll give you it if he's able. Neil, know that you're truly and deeply loved, and you'll be sadly missed. Until we meet again, I love you, Neil.